name is George Bortnick. I'm back again. I'm in my prepping kitchen, and I'm going to show you several things today. One new thing I found out, and also, in fact, I'll show you that right now. I use two different types of dehydrators, and I've got two of the dehydrators over here, and they're the Excaliburs. They're great, and I can even take and make yogurt with quart jars in here. Now, I also use the Nesco. That's this unit here. This Nesco unit, oh, it's a great unit, but I can't do quart jars in here. Well, look at here. I found a it's one of these new wave oven. It's the outside. Now here's a whole new wave oven right here. You can see what I've taken from that. I've taken the extender lane and also this outer casing, one that went bad on me. I put right here, and look, I can even put a half-gallon jar in here. I can put the top on, and I can make yogurt in a half-gallon size if I want to. So that was a good find. So that replaces a lot of the things I couldn't do in the with the Nesco that I can now do in the Excalibur or the Nesco. Okay, now what I do is, as you can probably tell, I'm sort of a large guy, and I've had some problems with diabetes and cholesterol and all kinds of other things. Well, I saw this thing on Dr. Oz one day about fat belly, or wheat belly. And we sent away and we got the book, and I got off all wheat. Now, one of my hobbies was I used to make all homemade bread. That makes it kind of rough, no more wheat. But the thing is, I've been on this, and I'll tell you what, I started out at 244 pounds, I'm down to 230 now. My glucose was 110 to 112, now it's about 84. I'm taking less diabetes medicine now. My cholesterol's within limits. I'm not even considered a diabetic anymore. So just stuff like that. It's really kind of slick. But the one way I did it, and I'll show you how to make these on a later video. I'm making these, instead of using bread, I use almond flour for crackers, and I do something a little bit different. You don't need to do all this, but I'm going to show you what I do. I take the almonds, I get them by a 3-pound bag out of Costco's, and what I do is I soak them in water for 12 hours. And then after 12 hours, I throw them in a colander, and then I rinse them, and I keep rinsing them and rinsing them until the water comes out clear. And what that does is I'm actually sprouting the almonds, and they become 10 times more potent as far as the minerals. And so it really makes them worth it. Then what I do is I grind these. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I grind these and store these. And then in a later video, I'll show you how I make the crackers, because they're fantastic. I'll tell you what, I don't miss the bread at all. For a while there, I went through the DTs going without the bread, but it was something else. But anyhow, what I take is I take this little wand grinder, take the end off, put this on, this in. Take this, put a couple of hands of nuts in there. Now what's the difference between this fire? You can tell when it gets smoother. It really gets brown pretty good, so that's pretty good. So what I do then is I take it, this half-gallon jar. Now, I think that's about it. That's how I make my almond flour. then what I'll do is I'll vacuum seal these. And with this almond flour, I can do all kinds of different things. I can make bread. I can make crackers. I'll even on this next video I'm gonna make, I'll even put the recipe on there. So that's basically it. The almonds are real easy to do. Now, one thing, you don't have to soak these if you don't want to. What I do is I soak these for 12 hours, put them in a dehydrator for about another 12 to 24 hours. You can't over dehydrate it. I usually dehydrate them at about 118 degrees. And when they come out good and dry, then I grind them up. I've got flour. I've got everything. In the storage, I store it in the refrigerator. It's a good outfit. I'll give you more as I get this stuff, and we will talk to you later. It's me again. I wanted to correct something on this whole video here. I didn't get a very good picture of this Nesco dehydrator that I've done. This is a better picture of it. I'm sorry. These are these two canisters that came from the New Wave oven. We bought this New Wave oven, and within less than a year, the thing burned out. Never do that again. But anyhow, I took the canisters. I kept these. Doggone if they don't fit in there, so I can do everything in here that I can do in a Excalibur. Now, this Nesco machine sells for $57. This machine here sells for $200. Okay, what do you think? Okay. The second thing I wanted to correct was when I make this flour. This is how much I got from this 3 pounds of this, a half gallon. This is a quart. From 3 pounds of almonds. What I do is I soak them, and then I didn't really emphasize this, but I dehydrate them. I dehydrate them till they're very crunchy. And now I can use either one of these machines, but I dehydrate them. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how I seal these things. Now, this is a little thing I picked up from Bass Pro. You can actually pick these up at Walmart too. What this does, see, I've just got the fine lid on here. I slip this on here. You can pick this up from Walmart. That vacuum seals everything. Now all the oxygen is gone. All the air is out of there. I put the lid on. I put that in the fridge to store it. Now that's about as easy as it gets. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you too. Why do I use this grinder? Now I've got a Vitamix. Well, the Vitamix is just too darn powerful. If I use a Vitamix and I kick it in high gear, it'll make almond butter. Whereas this it's not so fast and it doesn't cause so much friction. The Vitamix is just so powerful and everything. It can cause friction in there, and you can actually make hot soup with this thing. This thing is so powerful. So I find that this machine here does a real good job, so I use what works. Okay, that's about it for now. So I'm calling it quits. Okay, we'll see you in the next bit.